Why are you detaining me?
Do you have ID on you?
Can you call your sergeant, please?
No.
This is weird.
Do you have ID on you?
Hey, I can be out here and record if I want.
Inside. Everyone who lives on this
You
street
just said I'm
is
not,
now inside.
Am I breaking the law? If I am, I'll do that. Otherwise, you're trying to intimidate me.
No. I asked the question. Do you have permission of the homeowner to be on the property?
What crime have I committed?
We ID everybody in the
What crime
car.
have I committed?
Failure to provide identification.
He didn't fail. He asked a question.
Are you an attorney? Are you an attorney? Did you go to attorney school?
What's up, CT3 fam? Welcome back to my channel where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights are not violated on your next encounter with the cop. My name is CT3 and I have a passion for police accountability and our constitutional rights. And I'm sure you feel the same. As you can see on your screen, that's my new channel, CT3 Live. Thank you for the support on getting me to 1,000 subscribers. But if you're not, go ahead and subscribe so you can support me on my next live audit. Now with that said, the channels being featured today are the Citizen Site News, Vegas Valley Cop Watch Group, and BR Matthews. Make sure you head over to their channels and show them some love, because without them, there's no CT3. And if you can, go ahead and gently smash that like button before the video even starts, so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct and educate the uneducated. So let's get right into it.
Alright, well, what are you doing here?
I'm just walking around recording.
You're looking into cars.
Yeah, I can record in public.
Say that again?
Yeah, I can record like.
You can record, but why are you looking into cars? Something?
Nah, just because I can. I don't want an ID if I'm. Have I committed a crime?
Yeah.
Can you stop walking towards me?
I'm detaining you. Step here to the side.
Why are you detaining me?
Do you have ID on you?
Why are you detaining
Do
me?
you have ID on you?
Why are you detaining me?
Do you have ID on you?
Can you call your sergeant, please?
No.
This is weird.
Do you have ID on you?
Hey, I can be out here and record if I want to.
Yeah, you could record.
Yeah, and I also don't have to like ID myself unless like
I'm asking you for
you're
identification.
arresting. All right, you're gonna have to ask for your sergeant.
I don't need a sergeant. I'm asking for identification.
I'm asking for your sergeant.
All right, and I'm asking you for your identification.
I'll wait until the sergeant gets here because I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not breaking any laws. Yeah, this is an illegal detainment.
Okay.
I'm just walking around looking at stuff, recording.
Yeah, you can't be looking at the people's card.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
The same way you can do open air search.
Okay.
I can. That's a right that any person has.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, please get this. Call for the sergeant. What are you?
Right.
Why are you waiting? Because you're illegally detaining me.
Okay,
You need to get a supervisor out here.
Think, right?
This is what I know. This is what I know. I know for a fact. You're illegally detaining me.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
That's right here. Also Muhammad 22303.
22303.
Yeah.
The body cam's on. Great. This is weird. All right. So, I have no ill will. I'm just walking around out here.
Yeah, this is Muhammad. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, they stopped me for recording in a public area. This is weird. Please send a supervisor out here. This is an illegal detainment.
He wants to speak to a supervisor.
You have to understand, this is up.
No, it's
Like,
not.
looking in a car is not illegal.
Okay.
So, do you know that or no?
I have reasonable suspicion to believe you're about to commit a crime.
Why?
why.
Because I'm walking around recording? It's in broad. I was right in front of you.
All right, and I'm explaining it to you.
I'm gonna.
I'm explaining it to you.
Look, just walking around recording does not give you reasonable suspicion.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
I'm recording the that's all right.
So what crime do you suspect me of committing?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Just a crime? We'll find out. You can't just detain people and then fish for a crime.
What, are you a lawyer now?
None of your business.
Okay.
What I am.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you can't just detain people
Okay.
and then
And I asked, are you a
search
lawyer?
for a crime.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, I don't have to answer any questions.
Okay, you don't.
I don't have to answer your questions. Hey, what's up? This guy's like got me detained for walking around recording. Jeez.
How you doing today, sir?
I'm not good. This guy just came up and literally grabbed me and pulled me over here.
His position is called the station house security.
That's fine.
He's in charge of making sure nobody breaks into our parking lot over
That's
here.
fine.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Ask him, please.
He comes, glances into the yard, walks back and forth, and just stands there. Some ladies approaches me, talks about some other incident. He goes in front of the RMP, starts recording, comes to his car, start looking inside.
Sir, are you looking inside the vehicles over here?
Yeah, I'm just recording. I'm just walking around recording, looking at the cars.
The vehicles?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that, sir.
I can do that.
No, you can't, because those are private vehicles.
Just because they're private vehicles, I'm on a public sidewalk.
Okay.
So you all understand that the eyes can't trespass, right?
Okay. So what do we want to do today, sir?
I just want to go.
So
I don't want this guy.
Nobody's detaining
So
you right now.
great. He just said he was detaining me.
Okay, so
Because the suspected you about to commit a crime and asked you for identification.
yeah, he's allowed to do that.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
That doesn't give you reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime.
How
Just
do you
walking
know that?
around, just
To
walking,
commit a crime.
or about to commit a crime. I'm just walking around recording.
Okay, so hold on, hypothetically speaking, right? Let me ask you this, right? If this is not your car, right, and it's my car, let's say for example, and I see you looking inside my car.
Looking at it.
Right. So I'm assuming you're about to do something wrong, right?
Why would you
is
assume that
considered to
just
be a
because
crime?
I look at a car?
Well, I don't want you to look at my car.
That's not your decision. I can look anywhere I want.
No, but if that's my car and you look in it, I don't want you to look in my car.
Just you can't stop me from looking in
I
a
have
car.
money in my car, and I don't want you to take it.
You can't stop me from looking in a car.
All right,
Looking
sir.
in a car
All
is
right,
not a
sir, have a
crime.
nice day. You can leave.
Looking if I'm
all
free to
right.
stay, I'm free to go.
You're free
If
to
I'm
do
free to
it.
stay, so what's your name?
My name is Lieutenant Angel.
Okay, you're a lieutenant. What's your name and badge number?
Francis, Shield 1006.
Because you're agreeing with him, you're nodding along. This guy's saying that I'm detained for the crime of looking in a car. Just because it's a private car,
Leave and not record.
I don't have to leave, and I can record in that
All right,
direction.
But you just said you want to leave.
I said I want to go. I don't want
So
to be
go.
detained.
So go. Nobody's detaining you.
And I just said also, if I'm free to stay, then I'm free to. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
All right. So you're getting confusing.
I can do whatever I want. Right? Yeah. Go. Out of here. What's wrong with you? I don't have to be respectful. You just detained me illegally on some bull.
During this episode today, I'll be using my recaps as a time to take a deeper look into reasonable suspicion. So what is reasonable suspicion? Reasonable suspicion means that any reasonable person would suspect that a crime is in the process of being committed, had been committed, or was going to be committed. Law enforcement officers must have this to lawfully detain you or lawfully demand your identification. Now, this officer claims he has reasonable suspicion because this individual was looking inside a vehicle. So would a reasonable person believe that you're about to commit a crime in that situation? Personally, I don't think so, but let me know what you think. I don't think so because the individual was directly in front of the police department. Also, he was filming the vehicle. I would think you would need both hands free to break into a vehicle, right? And you might not want to record yourself doing so. And plus, you're in front of a cop. So no, a reasonable person wouldn't suspect you of committing a crime in that situation. They may suspect you of being a little weird, and they might not want you to do so, but no, it's not a crime. Let's continue.
They ain't told me nothing, G, for real. They ain't told me nothing. Look at my mama, look, they got my mama, she's sick. They ain't told us nothing. They got us ahead. What up, King? Behind that car, get it back this
It's not on private property. He can't mess with you.
This is your property?
The lady right here getting permission, yes.
Which lady?
You can't solicit a trespass.
Which lady?
You can't ask her. Okay, so we're going to get a solicited trespass right here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Solicit a trespass. And OPR will get a complaint tomorrow. Nice try, buddy. I know the law. You try to solicit a trespass.
What's going on?
Hey. She's right there, man. Hey, but hey, per your policy, what's your name and badge number? Yeah, look at him. He got caught trying to solicit a trespass, and now he wants to break his policy. He don't want to give us name or badge number. Exactly. But these guys recognize me because I film them all the time and I put them on YouTube. I mean, a lot of these guys out here, they got tens of thousands of views.
So let's go further back up. Let's go stop sign. Hey, we're just gonna have you guys go to this back corner over here for us real quick.
It's all right.
You guys keep.
Hey, you guys can stand on private property.
Huh?
I live across.
Yeah. Hey, man,
Yeah, but we're gonna start backing and barricading. So if you can end up going back,
when you do it,
what's going on,
and
man.
when you guys do, I
just don't want rounds to come ripping around.
No, they're not. I'm all right.
No, I need you to back up in case rounds start coming out that way, please. It's gonna be putting tape, and you need to stand on the other side of the tape.
All right, I'm on private property.
Is it yours? Hey guys, go back inside for your safety, though, please. Do you want to go back inside then? If it's your property,
If it's a lawful command under threat of arrest, I will.
No. He's putting up tape. I need you on the side. Same thing.
I'm just saying, if I have to get off private property,
or go back inside around the corner where you're safe, please.
Is it under the threat of arrest? And I will.
Okay. Hey, come straight over here to this light pole here too. Just go to this one real quick.
We're actually here.
I know what you're here for. I really don't care.
Well, you do?
I just don't want you hurt. That's all.
Okay.
As far as why you're here, I don't care.
Right. My safety is my concern. My safety is my
You're
concern.
awfully close to where everybody's pointing guns.
How you doing?
Do you have the homeowner's permission to be here?
Well, you don't have the right to
Hey,
solicit
excuse
a
me, ma'am.
trespass.
No. You should ask. Do you want
I-
him on your property?
Yes. You know what? Hey, what's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Butters, 8728.
Thank you.
We're sending her inside into her house.
Okay.
So everyone who's within close
Okay.
proximity, outside of the tape,
Okay.
is going to go inside their house.
If it's
so if she's going to let you inside the
if
house,
it's
that's
under
fine.
the threat of
If
arrest,
not,
I'll leave the
over
neighborhood.
Well, just on the other side of the tape, man. Just the other side of the tape. You can videotape all you want.
Okay, what's the problem?
You can be on the side of the street right there.
But you know what? If you're telling me I'll get arrested for standing on this private property that you just heard I got permission, then I will leave.
Nobody said that. Nobody said
Okay,
that.
then I'm going to stand right here.
We've asked them to go inside. Everyone who lives on this
You
street
just said
is
I'm not
now inside.
Am I breaking the law? If I am, I'll do that. Otherwise, you're trying to intimidate me.
No. I asked the question. Do you have permission of the homeowner to be on the property? It's an answer. It's yes or no. And the thing is, you know the answer.
And you know what? And so do you. You were just told I do. Now
By whom?
Just get back to your job.
By whom?
Do the walk of shame. Go back. You're
I wasn't told
dismissed.
by her.
You're dismissed. You're dismissed. Get back to work. Leave me alone. Nice try.
So what Vegas Valley Community Watch is doing is providing an individual perspective of what's going on in this crime scene. So the individual sitting on the ground in cuffs was talking to the camera claiming that the cops haven't told them anything on why they were being detained. As soon as this happens, the cop says, "You need to move these cameras back. Let's get some yellow tape to make this crime scene bigger." And that's for one reason only, to prohibit that camera perspective. So how can we tie in reasonable suspicion to this clip? I'm not sure because there's a lot of responding officers there, so they must have a warrant. But we're going to talk some more about reasonable suspicion. You may be wondering what's the difference between reasonable suspicion and reasonable articulable suspicion. Reasonable suspicion is based on a belief, but that belief must be backed by articulable facts that an individual was involved in criminal activity. The officer should be able to explain the reasons for their suspicion, including the behaviors or circumstances that led them to believe that the person may be engaged in unlawful conduct or pose a threat, with articulable facts. So in this next clip, we're going to see why it's so important for every American to know and understand what reasonable articulable suspicion is. Let's continue.
Said was that he
I'm
wanted a
requesting a
supervisor.
supervisor.
They're putting him in
I'm
handcuffs.
requesting a supervisor.
They asked for his ID. He said why. He said asked the questions nicely, calmly, and he got yelled at and spit on. And now he's been put in handcuffs.
What crime have I committed?
We ID
What
everybody in the
crime
car.
have I committed?
Failure to provide identification.
He didn't fail. He asked a question.
Are you an attorney? Are you an attorney? Did you go to attorney school? Did you go to attorney school?
Please.
You want it? You got it. Wait, will you come up here, please? Ma'am, I'm going to ask you nice and politely to put that phone down.
I'm not putting my phone down.
She has the right.
I have the right to record you.
She's doing that for my safety.
This is for my husband's safety and my husband's safety only.
I'm not giving nobody permission to search me. You're searching me. All right, well, you're searching me. You're illegally searching me. You are illegally searching me. I have done nothing wrong. For what reason? North Carolina is not a showstop. I'm against the law.
Clearly, you don't have rights in this county. You just made an assumption that he has a warrant? You made an assumption? Oh, I know it's illegal. But you didn't ask a question. He just asked. He asked a question, though, sir.
And I've tried to respond to it.
No, you didn't. You got aggressive and started yelling and spit on him.
I've been nice to this time not to be nice. And this time not.
As soon as somebody asks a question, it's not the time not to be nice. That's a question. That's all it was, sir.
Can I help you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
My husband that needs the help.
Tell me what's going on.
He just came and asked my husband for his ID after he asked me, and he literally said, he just asked a question nicely. He said, asked him, sir, why do you need my ID?
Okay.
It's not
we
and he
ID
said,
everybody.
that's what he said, but he yelled.
Okay.
He screamed at my husband, and then he started spitting on him.
Okay.
Anyway, so.
Okay.
And he assumes my husband has warrants. He doesn't.
Okay.
We don't have any warrants. We just found out about the tag, and we're getting it fixed this week. We have court Friday for it.
Gotcha.
And that's all.
That's correct, and we can.
That's fine. I mean, that's you can talk to my husband.
If he ain't got no problem, then why?
He has no problem. There's no issue with showing
what's
it.
his
It was the way they yanked him out the car. They didn't give him a chance. They literally yelled at him and then yanked him out the car within seconds. There was not a chance.
Well, I wouldn't
there was no
even say that.
conversation to get the ID. He asked a question and they went aggressive. 100
We
feet.
have this happen all the time, and most of the time when people do not give us their ID.
It wasn't. He didn't
Well, I'm just
refuse
saying,
by any means. There was no refusal. It was just a question
Well, he
of
still
why.
hasn't given it to him,
No,
right?
he will, because they've had him in hand. They yanked him out the car. They didn't give him a chance.
So it took him to be in handcuffs before he would give him his
No,
ID.
he was never refused. He
Okay.
said why, and they
Because
went
we-
rah, and they
because
went
we
rah,
ID everybody.
but they went rah rah. So there wasn't a chance. There wasn't a
Does he have
time.
ID on him?
Yeah, there wasn't a time where they asked
is
him.
your ID?
I'll get it for you.
No, I want his ID. We're gonna get him ID.
Just give him your ID. He said they'll let you
Where's
go
your
with your
ID?
ID. Where is it, honey? Oh. All right. Jeez. They went 0 to 1,000 really quick, and that was just unnecessary, completely.
Let's first acknowledge that these two are not auditors, they're just normal citizens. So we must learn from this clip to show everyone how to make sure this doesn't happen to them. So to begin, every citizen in the United States should get used to the term reasonable suspicion of a crime. It's not one state in the United States that has a statute saying failure to ID is a crime. In most states, failure to identify is an additional offense if you already committed a crime and have been arrested. A lot of law enforcement officers actually think they can identify everyone because they do it so often. But what they fail to realize is the statute they're most likely referring to when they're threatening you with arrest if you don't identify is that in that statute, it states that an individual must identify if the officer has reasonable suspicion to believe you committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime. So I don't care if you even know the statute, but do your research. But if you're in this situation, just say the statute says I must identify if you have reasonable suspicion I committed a crime. And remember, failure to identify is not a crime by itself. It will be a secondary offense, so they must already have the first offense before you must comply with that directive. The Supreme Court has ruled that a demand for passengers' identification is not part of the mission of a traffic stop. The identity of a passenger will have no relation to a driver's safe operation of a vehicle. You can refer to cases like Hebo v. Nevada or Johnson v. Thibodaux City. Even you can refer to Brown v. Texas when the court ruled that law enforcement must have reasonable suspicion that an individual has engaged, is engaging, or is about to engage in a criminal activity. So the key takeaway from this clip is to understand that even if you are in a quote-unquote stop and identify state, law enforcement must still have reasonable suspicion that you committed a crime before you have to lawfully provide your identity. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace. Fam, the police.
1, 2,